Are you trying to share your music or other media on Facebook and finding that no one's seeing your posts? Well, in this video, I'm going to tell you the top 5 reasons why people will not see your posts in Facebook. Let's go. Hi, my name is Pete, and this is Studio Live Today, where I help you create, record, and release your best music. Now, in this one, we're going to be talking about what happens after you've released your music and you're trying to promote it. Now, these tips are specific to Facebook, but they're pretty general across all sorts of social media. But because Facebook is where I share a lot of my music and where I've had to learn the hard way how to actually get folks to watch, listen, interact with my music, then I thought that's where we would start. So let's dive into now to these top 5 tips on getting your music out there on Facebook. Tip number 1, not participating in the Facebook community. So you're pushing out a lot of posts, you're saying, hey, check out my new track, check out my new video, but you're not actually engaging with other people in their posts. And this is the same for your personal page, your business page, within Facebook groups. The more you actually interact with other people's posts, so commenting, liking, creating other posts that are not just about your music, then the more your posts are actually going to go into other people's feeds. Because what Facebook wants, it wants constant interaction and two-way communication. If you're pushing everything out one way, you're not going to actually get people coming and seeing your post, because Facebook is going to lower those in the priority list and they're not going to be pushed out to other people's feeds. So if you want more people to see what you're putting out there, you need to interact and engage with more people on Facebook. Tip number 2 is linking out to other places. So linking out to YouTube, to SoundCloud, to Spotify. And you might be saying, Pete, well, how do I share my music if I can't link out to my music? Well, the key is to use the native platform as much as possible, which we'll be talking about in another tip. And it doesn't mean you can't link out if you want to link to your YouTube video or you want to link to another external website, but it just means you can't only do that, because Facebook wants to keep people on Facebook. And the more you link out to other places and try to send people away from Facebook, the less likely it is that your posts are going to go into people's feeds and are going to be shown to a lot of other people. Number 3 is not including video content. So if you're posting pictures, they're good, text is okay, polls are good, but video kind of rules when it comes to Facebook. So posting a native Facebook video is a great way to promote. And here's a couple of tips. You don't have to post your whole song that you've already got on YouTube or somewhere else and paste it on Facebook. Maybe you post a 1-minute or a 30-second snippet, or maybe it's a picture of you or a video of you talking about your song, talking about the process of recording it. And don't forget, you can actually include, if you've got a nice quick website link, so I could put petejohns.com in nice big bold letters at the bottom of my Facebook video, and that way if I give them a little snippet, then people may watch that and go, oh, I want to actually check this out. They can then go to petejohns.com and check that out there. So there's a few creative ways to use the native video in Facebook and still actually get some exposure for your other websites and other places. Tip number 4, not using live video. Now, if video is good, live video is great. It is the new thing at the moment. 2019 is all about live video. What does that mean? Well, if you go live on Facebook, and you may have seen this with other people as well, that goes right to the top of people's feeds and that goes right into your notifications there. So if you want to engage with the maximum number of people, consider doing some live Facebook streams. Now, what can you do with music? Well, yeah, you could play your music. You can play your music video. It could be a Q&A session. It could be just some information about a new release that you've got coming out, some behind the scenes sort of background information about how you're creating your music. It really doesn't matter as long as it's engaging with other people, and keep it quick as well. So it might be tempting to jump on and do a 1-hour Q&A, but if you've got 3 people watching for an hour, it's really not going to then push that out. Make something that people can watch live, but is really targeted enough that if they're going to watch a replay of it, it's still going to make sense. If you spend the whole time talking to people live, it's not going to make sense as evergreen content. So live video that is to the point, that is short and sweet, that is actually going to be able to then be content that sits on your Facebook page, your Facebook business page, is the best thing that you can do to get that engagement. And the final tip, number 5, is posting in too many places. And I see this a lot because I'm the administrator of a few groups and I participate in a whole bunch of other groups. I see folks doing this and it's tempting to do it. But say you've got a new song, a new video, some new content. What's tempting to do is to go to every Facebook group you participate in, regardless of how relevant it may be, and post a link, post a link, post a link. By the time you post that 5th, that 6th link, Facebook notices that and it says, okay, you've done this too much. We're going to really bury this. We're going to push this way down. And what you'll find is instead of posting it to one relevant place or on your Facebook business page or somewhere that is going to be relevant, you're going to post it everywhere. And you might get, say, 10 or 20 or 50 or 100 views if you put it in one place. If you spread it everywhere, you may not even get that in total. You may only get 5 or 10 engagements on each different one. So sometimes less is more. And sometimes consolidating down and only posting in one or maybe a couple of places is a better option for more engagement on Facebook. There you go. I hope you found this useful and this helps you get more engagement on your Facebook posts. There are 2 more videos all about engaging on social media and sharing your music linked down below. You can also subscribe by clicking or tapping on the Studio Live Today icon in the top right corner, and I hope to see you on the next video.